What we do here is go back.
Welcome, my people. Welcome to the Battleground review done by your boy, The Wildcat, J. Troy. And what a fucking dry pay-per-view WWE put out for Battleground. It was very disappointing, very underwhelming. I'm telling you this right now, Battleground wasn't better than Great Balls of Fire. Great Balls of Fire definitely shitted on this pay-per-view, but I got the notes, each match. I'm about to run it down right now. So if you're not ready, you better get ready, because here we go. Starting off with the best match of the night, which was the tag team title match. Awesome match with the New Day and them Usos. It was a lot of great near falls, back and forth finishes. Each team hitting their tag team finishes left and right, man. Kofi kicking out, and Xavier Woods kicking out, and the Thug Usos kicking out, man. My favorite spot is when Xavier Woods went from his springboard elbow drop, and I think it was Jimmy Thug hit him with the mean super kick, man. That shit was insane, crazy, yo. Them Thug Usos, man, they delivered this match. The New Day, they delivered. I wanted the Usos to win, but unfortunately, the freaking New Day won. I'm very disappointed in that. Why would you give them the titles? They held the Raw Championship for 493 days. We suffered. They just lost the championships not too long ago. I don't give a fuck if it was in December when they lost the championships. Fuck that. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. The Usos need to hold on to those championships and maybe feud with another tag team. I don't know, Rowan and Harper, anybody, because they're gonna come back together. But it was this was the best match of the night, but the ending sucked. The Usos should have held on to the championships. I don't know where the New Day go from here. They probably gonna get their rematch with the Usos, but I don't know, man. SummerSlam, who's the New Day gonna fight? I don't know. We got Nakamura and Baron Corbin, which was a slow match. I don't know why they slowing down Nakamura's matches. He needs to be hard-hitting, fast-paced. Nakamura is not the slow-paced guy. He's that fast-paced dude, man. Baron Corbin, okay, we get slow matches from him, but these two I expected more from. This was a very slow match. Nothing special here. Baron Corbin kicks Shinsuke in nuts. He gets DQ'd. The cheap DQ victory. And Baron Corbin attacks Shinsuke Nakamura after the match hits him with the end of days. Baron Corbin stands tall. Nothing real too special here. This rivalry needed to end tonight, but they're going to drag it on to SmackDown. Hopefully going into Summerslam, Shinsuke and Baron has something else better to do. Charlotte versus Becky versus Natty versus Lana versus Tamina. Lana got a good reaction when she comes out. She's getting great reactions. We all know everybody loves Lana. But the majority of the beginning of this match, Lana and Tamina was beating that shit out of Charlotte, and Becky and Natty wasn't even around. Like, I feel like they was out of the match too long in the beginning, and then they eventually do come back, and Becky takes out both Lana and Tamina, makes them tap out. Then Natty gets the roll up on Becky, eliminates her, and then Charlotte and Natty has a good little singles match. Quick little, I think it was about 4 or 5 minutes, but it was a great, face off between those two. They definitely carried their weight, and Natty got the surprising victory. So Natalya and Naomi going into SummerSlam, I'm invested. I love Natty. She's one of the best wrestlers in the locker room, very underrated, and she's finally getting her time to shine. But I wouldn't be surprised if WWE had Natty beat Naomi at SummerSlam and then have Carmella cash in on Natty that same night. WWE will do some foul stuff like that to Natty. But we shall see, my peoples. We shall see. Next, we got Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles rematch for the United States Championship. And this was an okay match. I expected something better from each of these two. The beginning was alright. Very fast paced in the beginning. Then it slowed down. Towards the end, it picked up a little bit. But the ending was a little weird when they was doing the crossface finishes back and forth. And then AJ Styles has his crossface in, and then he gets leaned over by Kevin Owens. His shoulders is down to 1, 2, 3. So KO gets the title back that way. I expected something better between these two. It's kind of interesting where these two is going to go leading into SummerSlam, because a lot of people for a second thought AJ and John Cena was going to fight each other at SummerSlam for the United States Championship. We don't know if KO and AJ Styles going to have their rematch at SummerSlam, but I expect their rematch to be happening on a SmackDown or something. Not this SmackDown, but maybe next week's SmackDown. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. I want to see where the United States Championship picture goes from here. Who's going to be inserted into that picture come SummerSlam? I want to get Rusev in there. Rusev needs to be inserted into that title picture. Speaking of my man Ruru, John Cena versus Rusev, that was a fucking snooze fest. A snooze fest. It was boring. The match was boring. Typical John Cena match. He gets his ass kicked most of the time, and then he comes back and he wins. And it was, I guess the best part is when John Cena delivered the AA off the steps to Rusev off the stage to the tables. That was the best part, and then John Cena wins in typical John Cena fashion. So, I don't know. I guess he's gonna be fighting Mahal at SummerSlam. Next, we got the Fashion Files, and we was about to find out who trashed their office. Breezango was gonna finally find out who trashed their office when suddenly the lights go out, and Tyler Breeze is taken out once Fandango opens a flashlight, and he's seeing Tyler Breeze lay down on the floor. The next thing you know, Fandango gets knocked out, and then we just see the flicking lights, and then we just see these two laid out, and Fandango gets dragged off. So we don't know who attacked their office. My two guesses is either Sanity or Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. And Eric Rowan and Luke Harper desperately need to get back together. The tag team picture on SmackDown needs a shot in the ass. So either Sanity will be great, or Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, that'd be great. It's got to be either of those two teams. We go to Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis. This was better than their first match on SmackDown last week. And Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis, it was a decent match. It was a decent match. Thank God Sami Zayn won. Maria tried to interfere in the match, but Sami Zayn, he basically outsmarted Maria and Mike and got the win. He defeats Mike with the haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. That's done. So I'm happy that Sami Zayn got the win. This whole Mike Kanellis Maria segment is freaking. Hold up. This whole Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis situation that's going on is. I'm not a fan of it no more. It quickly ran out of steam. I was excited when they first debuted because it's good to see Maria back, and Mike Bennett, he's an okay wrestler, but they lost a lot of steam. They lost a lot of steam quickly. I don't know where WWE is going to go. They just look like a low-budget Miz and Maurice to me. And we got the main event, which was Jinder Mahal, the modern-day Maharaja versus Randy Orton. Another bland, boring match up to the end. Now, it was some decent spots, like when one of the Singh brothers fell off of the Punjabi prison onto the table because they interfered. They got into the structure. They tried to help out Jinder, and they paid the price for it. One of the Singh brothers fell to the table. The other one just got his ass kicked. And the Great Khali makes his return to the WWE. He chokes Randy Orton when Randy Orton's trying to escape. And Jinder Mahal looks at Randy Orton, slowly climbs out the structure, and he wins. So the Great Khali, along with the Singh brothers, now works with Jinder Mahal. And going into SummerSlam, this is making it more evident that Big Match John Cena is going to fight Jinder Mahal for the title. It's going to happen, people. Jinder Mahal versus John Cena is definitely going to happen. And John Cena is going to win his, God damn it, he's going to win the WWE title for the 17th time. So, yeah. And then that was it for Battleground 2017. Pretty shit, underwhelming pay-per-view. I mean, it's good to see the Great Khali, but that's gonna fizzle out very fast. The Usos and the New Day had the best match, but The outcome was terrible. I did not want the Thug Usos to lose their championship, but hopefully they get them back, and hopefully the New Day don't have another long-ass title reign. We don't need another reign of terror from the New Day. So both of these shows, Raw and SmackDown, need to kick it into high gear going into SummerSlam, because both shows have been okay. Raw has been way better than SmackDown this past few weeks, and SmackDown's been on cruise control. Both shows do need to turn it up though, leading into SummerSlam, but we shall see. Monday Night Raw tomorrow, SmackDown on Tuesday, and that's about it for this Battleground review. If you liked it, hit it with thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, show a brother some love, man. Follow me on my social media, that'll be posted after this video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for SmackDown vs. Raw episode 5. And take it easy, my people. We out. Boom!